It's a thriller for you, folks. All right, welcome back to the show. That's one of my favorite Michael Jackson tunes. And I got a few. All right, and by the way, we share the same birthday. All right, once again, don't forget, tomorrow night, the Small Business Alliance putting on this Small Business Forum. It's going to be a really great event to do some business networking. As I said, if you're interested to get to know our probably going to be the Republican nominee. I'm not sure, of course, at this stage, but probably he's got as good a chance as anybody being the Republican nominee for that open seat, that seat that Marco Rubio hates sitting in. Lieutenant Governor Carlos Lopez Cantera. That's tomorrow night, Mark Street Senior Center, downtown. All right. There's a couple of new things, a couple of things that happened that I did want to touch on today, touching on a little bit more as the week goes along. Afghanistan's new government is reaching out to an old adversary and friend, depending on which way you want to look at it. The Afghanis are looking to Russia to fill the void left by the coalition, including the United States, leaving. And even though we aren't entirely gone yet, they're not going to wait until we're entirely gone, because most of the support that we were giving them is gone. And so then now they are looking at someone else to provide that support to them. And to them, the logical choice, well, is Russia. And, of course, this now complicates things in Afghanistan, just like they're complicated in Iraq/Syria, because the possibility in Afghanistan, you have the same thing that's going on in Syria, where we're going to have their fighting forces, including Air Force and ground people, alongside, but not really alongside, our fighting forces. Not really allies, but not really adversaries. So it's a situation that's ripe for let's just say, accidents to happen. And it looks like that same situation is going to crop up in Afghanistan. And this is on the heels of Ashton Carter, our Secretary of Defense, saying over the weekend that we are going to be stepping up our efforts in the Middle East, in particular in Iraq and Syria. Also, I did want to mention this. I'll talk more in depth. I don't have enough time today, but Mitt Romney is out there making some noise about how he wishes that traditional media sources, the same, were still the main news for people to get information from. He's longing for the old days, basically. The days prior to L. Rush Fusbo transforming AM and also FM radio, talk radio entirely, and saving talk radio, along with Ronald Reagan. The two of them saved talk radio. One day maybe we can talk more about how. But Mitt Romney is out there lamenting the fact that there are shows like our show, the American Adversaries, out here, making trouble for those who are trying to compromise and get the business of governing done. Well, I'm sad to say that the business of governing is what's gotten us into this god-awful mess. Perhaps if they didn't govern so much, we would be in a whole lot better shape. But it brings me to this point here, and this is why we reach out to you folks to please, please, please join the American Adversaries Army, because